All right. Well, I have a special guest today, Brad Freeman, the CEO and founder of SourceClub. Brad and I were talking yesterday, and one of the things that I've actually worked for a couple of GPOs over the years and helped launch some of the products. And I was excited to meet Brad. First of all, going to be a dental friend forever, like your style, and more than anything, loved your background. I mean, former VP of supply chain for Gentle Dental, and just wanted to get you on for a minute and talk about, there's a lot of GPOs that are popping up. It's a popular space right now, which to me is a positive thing. I mean, as being the first to launch products, sometimes that's a painful place. It's like, okay, let's just do it a little bit better, a little bit, with a better pricing model that fits what dentists and DSOs are looking for. So, Brad, can you just talk briefly, I mean, I'm curious. I mean, my questions are, how do you bill? That's my second question. But the first question is really, what differentiates SourceClub from the other GPOs that are out there in the market?
Yeah, absolutely. So here at SourceClub, we approach the GPO model very differently than the current dynamic as it stands now. In our theory, the GPO model is somewhat of a flawed principle in the fact that GPOs receive commissions and kickbacks on the products that they sell typically, which ultimately allows them the ability to make more money the less money they actually save their members, right? And so these GPOs that receive commissions or kickbacks are actually not incentivized to maximize their member savings. And so here at SourceClub, we've kind of flipped the script a little bit, and we've really taken the best models and functionality and variables of a buying group and a GPO and essentially merge them together. So here at SourceClub, we refuse to take any kickbacks or commissions from any of our suppliers or manufacturers. Instead, our members opt into an annual subscription to be a part of us. And with that being said, it incentivizes us to maximize their savings and ultimately allows us to deliver our customers and clients the absolute lowest prices possible, as we're not tacking on additional margins for those products. The best part of it is not only that, but when members come onto our GPO, they actually get complimentary access to a state-of-the-art procurement software that gives them a kind of a one source, a one single sign-on platform to order all the supplies they need.
Nice. Well, again, I think one thing that I really liked is your pricing model too. And, we just brought up a couple slides. What I want to do is schedule a longer presentation with you, and we'll put on a webinar just kind of talking about the buying process. And, your target is mainly DSOs, right? Or is it also kind of the smaller and growing practices? Because I see so many are like just so focused on the DSO market, but that's a smaller pie. Like, do you also work with the smaller emerging practices as well?
Absolutely. So here at SourceClub, we have two different divisions, and each of those divisions is really geared and tailored towards a customer, right? So if we're talking about a DSO that has their own purchasing power, the ability to leverage that purchasing power, and the need for kind of a proprietary custom solution for their organization, we have our consulting division for them, essentially streamlining their procurement practices, leveraging suppliers, consolidating their purchasing power, negotiating better chargebacks and rebates and vendor-added services from your manufacturers, realistically touching every component within your procurement software to create this beautiful supply chain machine that will continually pump out savings and efficiencies year over year for your organization. Now, on the flip side, we also have our GPO division as well. That is geared towards your smaller groups and your individual private practices, the groups that may not have purchasing power to go leverage better pricing concessions. And so on our GPO side, for those organizations that don't have that purchasing power, they're able to join our group and leverage the combined purchasing power of our 350 plus members.
Nice. Well, the other part that I really liked, we talked about yesterday, is the consulting side, right? I mean, I've done a lot of personality evaluations, launched hundreds of products, and, getting dentists to buy in the practices, right? It always needs a little bit of that like hand holding, right? And what I like is there's no cost, right? You take a percentage, and then more importantly, you do the consulting, which is really the key, like to implement it properly, because and you're kind of you work with multiple tools, you work with multiple lots of vendors in your network that want to work with you, I'm sure more and more every day, right?
Yep.
How does somebody get in touch with you and kind of start the process?
Yeah, absolutely. So my email and our website is on this slide here that you see. If you're looking at the DSO side, on the consulting side, what we typically like to do is schedule a discovery call. Let us walk you through our process so you can understand end to end what we believe here at SourceClub is that consultants have somewhat tainted the name within dentistry. That mentality of over-promising and under-delivering. And so to that extent, we like to meet with our DSO clients, understand their goals, their objectives, and ultimately walk them through our process that will create this custom proprietary solution for their organization. And the best part is that, because of the environment that we live in, we like to be a performance-based billables company, meaning we don't have onboarding fees. There's no monthly retainers. We strictly bill our consulting clients on a percentage of savings that we're able to deliver that to them. So at the end of the day, it's almost like a risk-free environment. If we're not able to perform or save, then you don't owe us anything. Now, on the flip side, on the GPO side, that is an annual membership for organizations to become a part of us. And obviously that fluctuates depending upon the size of the group, but that's kind of the dynamic between the two.
Got it. Okay. Hey, Brad, appreciate your time, buddy. Good stuff. We'll do the longer kind of overview at some point. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are very interested in diving deeper into, the why they should implement or why they should join a GPO. So appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thanks, Travis.